Hey, are you ready for some hunting on the Tommy Wilcox Show?
Tommy Wilcox Outdoors is brought to you by Alabama Credit Union. Feel good about your money. Mahindra Tractors, built for the long haul. Peach Outdoors. Get the motor running on your next project with our Mahindra tractors, ATVs, and lawn equipment. Tuscaloosa Toyota. One price, one place. Talladega County Exchange for all your feed and agricultural needs. The band Legal Limit. Lou and the guys play all your favorite classic rock and country. Nelson Glass for all your contract or residential glass needs. All music courtesy of country music legend Hank Williams Jr. Hey folks, welcome to Tommy Wilcox Outdoors. We got a great show for you today. I have Chris Duke from the Talladega County Exchange. Chris Duke is over like 4 stores, co-op stores. Talladega, Pell City, Columbiana, and Asheville. And those guys do such a great job with feed and seed. I know in the Pell City area they have guns and bows. But anything for hunting, or planting, or feeding animals, liming your fields, fertilizing them, seeding them, the Talladega County Exchange, those co-op boys and those different cities can take care of you. So like I said, if you're in the Talladega, Pell City, Columbiana, Asheville area, go in and tell them you've seen our advertisement right here on Tommy Wilcox Outdoors. Chris has been hunting with me for years. We've been very fortunate. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because we've never had to hunt a second day. We've always been fortunate enough to, the first afternoon we go hunt, we've been able to take one. And we're gonna be up around the Fayette area, around Uncle Dole's place. He's got a big white clover field. And we dished up an area right at the end of it so they can use for a strutting area or dusting in the afternoon. And I recommend that if you got turkeys around fields, disc them an area where they can come in and dust and strut. It'll really improve your odds of getting them out the woods and into the field where you can see them. That's where we're gonna be at today. So here's Chris Duke around Fayette, Alabama. Y'all check him out. We're trying to get Chris on a turkey today. We're around Fayette, Alabama. And he's taken them with us before, so hopefully keep our fingers crossed.
That's right, we got our fingers crossed. We're gonna try to take one.
We've got a field that's just been dished up a few days ago so that turkeys can come in here and dust and stuff. So we're hoping that, along with our calling, will make a difference this afternoon. All right, man,
I'm
good
fired
luck.
up.
And listen, they come in here, don't miss.
I'm gonna try not to.
All right, y'all stay with us.
Had a baby.
Oh, you gotta love it, man. He didn't move.
No, he didn't. Those two come in just side by side, walking straight to the collar. You couldn't beat that.
And the one you shot had a heavy beard, real heavy beard.
Yeah, it looked nice and thick.
Thick,
Can't wait to get out there to see him.
Let's go take a look at this
Take a
thing.
look at
Congrats
it, man.
again,
Thank
man.
you, Tommy.
There you go, folks. A beautiful Alabama Fayette Eastern turkey, man. Congratulations, man.
Hey,
Take us through the hunt a little bit. Tell everybody what happened.
That was a wonderful hunt. You had called early on. We'd just been sitting there, hadn't heard anything. And finally, after you called, we had a hen come in. She come in the field, and really, she done the work from there for us. You quit calling, and she just clucking and purring and dusting a little bit. I guess scratching around. And then these two birds come right out.
Flying right in.
Just come right into her calling together. And man, what a big old rope on this bird.
Yeah,
he's a pretty bird.
Folks, let that be a lesson. If you get out and you call some hens in and the hens start yapping around and stuff, just be quiet.
That's right.
Let them do all the work for you. There's not a better turkey caller than a hen live.
That's right. Best decoy you can have.
Yeah, best decoy you can have. And she kept purring and clucking, and we knew that these birds were in the area because of game cameras. So we knew if we was gonna get them in, he was gonna help us. And my gosh, that's the end result right there. All right, man, y'all got anything while we got you here? Anything else going on at the co-op? I know business has been, people got a lot of time on their hands right now.
Yeah, business has been real good. Of course, with everything going on, we've had a lot of influx of feeding animals, farming, and the turkey calls this year have been great for us. Sold a lot of guns, pistols, shotguns. But yeah, it's been a good spring so far, and we hope to keep it up and keep everybody going.
Hey, if you're in the Asheville, Pill City, Columbiana, or Talladega areas, go see Chris and them at the co-ops. They got everything you need from feed and seed, fertilizer, you name it, they got it.
Come on out and see us.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, Tommy. I enjoyed it.
You're welcome, man.
Another great hunt.
Congratulations, Chris, on another great Alabama bird on the first day. We're on a roll, my friend. Well, congratulations, man. Great shot, and that was a great hunt. I thought you was gonna let him get in too close, but you knew what you were doing. So congratulations. All right, folks, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'm gonna be hunting with a crossbow. So I'm gonna try to take a turkey today with a crossbow. And so y'all wish me luck. I've got a Raven crossbow that I got from Mark's Outdoors in Birmingham, and it is bad. If they're within 40, 50, 60 yards, it's a dead bird. So y'all, you don't want to go nowhere. You want to stick around and watch this crossbow hunt. But first, let's take a quick commercial break.
Hey folks, this is Donnie McCaw here with Tommy Wilcox Outdoors, Game Face Calls. I got my good buddy Chris Duke, Talladega County Exchange. Chris, we have had a warm deer season, and I might be crazy, but I heard turkeys gobbling around Christmas, and I've heard them gobbling all the way up through the end of the season. Kind of worried that they might be gobbled out by the time spring gets here in my location. Are you hearing anything?
I'm hearing the same thing around Talladega and St. Clair County.
Right.
I do have a tip for everybody though on that.
Okay.
Those birds get gobbled out early like we think.
Right.
You need to get you some game cams. Most of y'all probably already have some.
Right.
And put them in those roosting areas. Put them on your food sources.
That's right.
That way you can pattern those birds coming in. Get you a time where you can get in there in the woods. You know within a few hours of when they're coming.
That's a really good idea. We did that. We do that a lot for midday hunts. But on a season where turkeys might be gobbled out early in the year, just for an all-day thing, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it'll work. I've had success with it in the past as turkeys gobbled out, and like you said, in the middays. I know you have too.
Absolutely.
But get out there, put those game cams up, and hopefully you'll have a successful 2020 turkey season. From all of us here at Talladega County Exchange, we wish you a great 2020 turkey season.
Hey folks, welcome back to Tommy Wilcox Outdoors. Today I wanted to tell you about one of the products that I have. This is our box call. It is the T-Box. And it got the name T-Box because there's a golf tee in it so that when you're running and gunning, it doesn't pop or squeak or make noise like a rubber band does. And when you're ready to use it, you just pop that out. And it's a great durable little box because it fits right in your pocket. You can run and gun, and then, but yet it's durable and loud enough so that you can reach out and those turkeys can hear you. Great call, man. The T-Box from Game Face Calls. You can go to gamefacecalls.com or tommywilcox.com and get you this call for your turkey vest. You got to have a bunch of lures. Some days a mouth call's good, friction call, slate, glass, and sometimes you just need a box call that'll reach out there and get him. And the T-Box would do just that. All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with you with my crossbow hunt, turkey hunt. Going after my first turkey with a crossbow. You don't wanna miss it. Thanks to the sponsors that make it possible for us to bring the joy of the outdoors to those who need it most. All of our special guests, from those with cancer to our wounded warriors, benefit from the generosity of these sponsors. And we encourage you to support the businesses that champion this important work. Hey folks, it's daylight. We got some turkeys gobbling in the woods. I've been using the old T-Box. Had them to gobble a little bit. What I'm gonna do, I've heard hens and all too. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna back off and set up a little, make me a little homemade blind, and I'm gonna get in behind that homemade blind and set up and see if I can get one to come to this field. If I can get some hens to come in here and they yelp a little bit, they'll call them in for me. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. There we go, folks. Another turkey down to the Raven crossbow. I tell you, this year I wanted to mix it up a little bit because God's blessed me with the opportunity to do this. And I know, you know, everyday people can't do it because they have limited time in the woods. But I've been fortunate and been able to take some with guns, and I said this year I want to try to take some turkeys with a bow and a crossbow and a shotgun and mix it up. And this is all the hard work, scouting, disking on fields, setting up of trail cameras. This is kind of your end result right here. Beautiful, beautiful bird. I mean, it was early morning. We got in the woods early this morning, made a little blind. We kind of heard these turkeys gobbling this morning with some hens. I said, man, we're gonna just hang in here at about 10 o'clock this morning, and called a few times. Had some hens come to us. The hens started calling, and I said, well, it's about as good as you can get when you got some hens calling. And it wasn't long after that, the big boy, thick beard, just come in here, flying in here, and 30-yard shot with a crossbow. And I mean, it smoked him. I mean, he didn't run 10 yards, didn't kick nothing. He just kind of fell over, and that was it. All right, get all my stuff together and pull these breasts out so we can have some food, and we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with you. Y'all stay with us. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this week's show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I want to thank Chris Duke, all the fine people at Talladega County Exchange, especially in the Pell City, Talladega, Asheville, and Columbiana areas. If you're in those areas and you need feed and seed or planting or feed for your animals, give those fine people a call. They'll really take care of you. They're great people. Also want to don't forget to pick you up a T-Box call from Game Face Calls. You can go to Tommy Wilcox Outdoors or TommyWilcox.com and hit on the merchandise button, or go to GameFaceCalls.com and hit on the merchandise button, and scroll down and get you one of these for your turkey vest. It'll greatly enhance your chances of taking a big gobbler, especially when it's windy like today and you really need to reach out and talk to them. But we got a lot more turkey hunts coming up in the future, so come back and join us next Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you then.
Gassed up, loaded down, trucking on from town to town. Guns, bows, and a tackle box. Here come Tommy Wilcox. Hitting the water, hitting the woods. That Bama boy sure got it good. Always having too much fun.